bench. Michael has fueled the Bulls into a 5-point advantage. 27.1 seconds remaining. The numbers on Jordan. Well, he's perfect from the free throw line, 13 for 13, and he scored 14 of the 23 points for the Bulls here in the fourth period of play. Cliff Robinson, 31 points through the first 3 quarters. Robinson has 39 for the game, 8 here in the fourth quarter.
Let's see if they take a delay of game here. Michael standing right over him.
3-second differential, shot clock to game clock.
Timeout. Take a timeout. Good job by the Bulls. They'll take a 20-second timeout. Michael came up to play defense on the man taking the ball out of bounds, and what he did was he just dropped back.
We'll be back with 27.1 seconds to go in the game after this.
So what they did,
second thought, we'll stay here, Red.
Yeah, let's not miss any action. You're not going to miss action on Channel 9. We're not going to go away on you right now. So 5-point lead. The Bulls had Michael started out on McKee, and then he floated. He went on Cliff Robinson, and then he came over on Strickland. Strickland is way over the corner on Steve Kerr. He will get a screen now from Harvey Grant, and he will break out. Michael's point is what they want to do here. He says, Bushy, you go take him. He says, I'll stick.
Now again, McKee on the inbound.
Bushy with a good job.
Strickland gets by Jordan. Through Pippen. On the drive through the lane. Longley the rebound. This should pretty much do it. Bulls do not have to make a shot here.
Uh-oh, Bushy, come on, baby.
Icing on the cake.
That was it. They'll take a timeout again. It's high. Good rebound by Luke, and they moved it around. Nobody wanted to get half in the backcourt. And Scotty just wipes a little sweat off his brow.
How about now? 11.3 to go. And this is such a good game that our producer director Artie Harris says, let's not go away. Let's stay right here at the United Center.
Well, let's take a look at it and see if we can find out what has happened here. They move it around, and Michael finds Bushy all the way down. He collects it just like he was going for the pizza. Nice job by Judd Bushler. Look at him move around here. Does anybody want that ball? No. And you know what, Wayne? This will be the first time in the 30-year history of the Chicago Bulls that they start off the season 5-0. The first season they started 3-0. And this is the first time it will be 5-0. Michael very happy with the contributions he's made. The Bulls with a 7-point lead, 13-13 from the line. This quarter he's 6 for 6, 14 points in the quarter, and that was a nice Kramer to Conway setup, wasn't it?
It sure was. And about as effective as well. The 2 points by Bushler on the jam give the Bulls a 7-point advantage. So an apropos analogy by Mr. Red Kerr. Portland Trailblazers played hard here tonight. Got big performances out of Rod Strickland and Cliff Robinson, who had teamed up for 56 of the club's 84 points through the first 3 quarters. Here in the fourth quarter, they have carried the mail, but not enough of it. Strickland with 4 in the fourth, 8 points for Robinson, 12 of Portland's 17 fourth quarter points. But as we saw the other night in Cleveland, when the Bulls held the Cavaliers to 17 fourth quarter points, when they turn on the D, Red, they can move away from the back.
You can forget about teams like this because you're going to have Orlando beaten up, and then you're going to have Dallas. You're going to have some real tough clubs. Houston.
Strickland on the inbounds. 11.3 seconds to go for the game. McKee given the drive. And this should about do it here. A quick foul taken by James Robinson to prolong the action, but it's pretty much academic. It is a 5-point lead. There is 6.7 seconds remaining. And Steve Kerr heading to the free throw line. The Bulls as a team, Red, I have them for just 2 misses from the free throw line in this ball game.
Well, they're 18 from 30 from the free throw. The Bulls are 22 out of 26, is it? No, 20. I can't see that too well. 22 out of 26, I believe. Kerr
off the mark on the first. He's got another coming up. High-flying scorer tonight from Southwest Airlines, Michael Jordan. 11 for 23 from the field and 36 points. 7 assists as well. Kerr, 1 out of 2. Scotty gets a timeout here as the Blazers pressed in the backcourt.
Look at this. They're down to a 3-point situation. Phil doesn't look too happy on that.
Well, stranger things have happened.
20 seconds it'll be.
22nd timeout by Chicago. Phil just wants them to get the ball in play. Portland will take another quick foul.
Yeah, you got to get it in now. Try to get it to Michael or Steve Kerr. Your free throw shooters, but they've closed it down here. They got a layup by McKee going right down the lane, and then a 3 quickly by James Robinson, his second of the game.
Jordan, Kerr, Pippen, Bushler,
full timeout.
Randy
now.
Brown on the floor for the Bulls, and the Bulls need a full timeout here. 4.5 seconds remaining. Scotty talking it over with Randy Brown, wants to make sure they're on the same page.
Chip Schaefer down there, and you're right, has been a very busy man trying to keep these guys in shape and also trying to treat Dennis Rodman, get him back as quick as possible. And I don't know if anybody heard, but what the Bulls have done is decided not to put him on the injured list. They don't know how quick this thing could heal. So if they put him on the injured list, he's got to miss 5 games, Wayne, and they figure, suppose he's ready after 3 or 4 games, they would have to wait those 5. So this way, he's ready to go as soon as he feels that things will be okay for him.
Dennis mentioned the other day that he's hopeful of being back before the 4-week period, hoping to get back maybe in a couple of weeks. Here's the AT&T shot of the game for Chicago Bulls. Michael Jordan setting it up. Over to Scottie Pippen. Jordan rubs his man off Luke Longley, and the alley-oop for 2.
I agree with that call.
Yes, sir. That's the shot really that got the crowd back into the game. And the Bulls down the stretch were able to pull away. Had a 7-point lead seconds ago. It's down to 3 now. But it's Bulls basketball on the inbound.
Robinson can keep that headband. If he walks outside this building, he's got to just slip it about 2 inches over his ears tonight.
And he'll need to.
Very cold here in Chicago.
Wind chill around 0 degrees in Chicago today and tonight.
Bulls took the timeout to get the ball up at half court. So they advance it to half court. They don't want to have a turnover under their own basket. The old picket line, the old picket fence, Arnie. The old picket fence is, they're using the old picket fence. Can you believe it?
Scotty on the inbounds.
Another timeout. Picket fence didn't work. Let's try something else.
Let's pause here for station identification.
This is America's #1 sports station, WGN-TV, Chicago.
Don't forget our next telecast coming up on WGN, the Bulls and Grizzlies from General Motors Place in Vancouver. That'll be on that West Coast swing the Bulls will be coming up on. And, you know, Red, they say a few seconds is an eternity in the NBA, and that it is.
4.5. You can take the ball under your basket, dribble it up, and get a good shot off.
You sure can.
And the Bulls have got to get the ball in. And this was an old nemesis of theirs some years back. Getting the ball in from sideline out of bounds. They had a tough time.
Don't forget, news follows our game.
Scotty said he didn't forget. See that? He said, no, I'll be watching.
But do you remember last Christmas night here against the Knicks? The Bulls had the lead in the final seconds and lost it.
Oh.
Knicks tied the Bulls. They went into overtime. Chicago eventually got the win, but nonetheless. And that man, number 33, Scottie Pippen, played the whole game that night.
Well, let's see what they're going to do here.
Well, how many out-of-bounds plays do you think they've gone over, Red?
Nobody. Neither team has a timeout left. You got to throw it in the front court anyway. The one thing you got to do is throw it in the front. Now, Scotty says, make Harvey give me some room. Harvey says, come on, throw it, Scotty. Look at that. There's a delay. He's got to have a delay game.
The inbounds to Michael Jordan, got by McKee, now is held by McKee with 2.7 seconds remaining.
Michael did a little bit of body work there to get free. McKee is gone. Dudley will come back in. Nice job by Aaron McKee. But Dudley will come in here. Jordan goes to the line.
McKee finishes with 12 points. So Michael Jordan going to the line. Now, he hasn't missed here tonight.
There's no timeouts, either team, so make it or miss it, they'll be coming flying.
Jordan 13 of 13 from the free throw line. Trying to salt it away. Tony Kukoc back into the lineup. And Brown leads. No, Pippen leads. They're taking Scotty out.
Scotty didn't know Brown is going. Brown is going.
It is Brown. Okay.
Good Tony. Oh, he wants him back down here. He wants Scotty back on this end. Tony to put a little pressure on the passer. All right, Michael, put this one away, and it's academic. Uh-oh. There it is.
Back tap to Robinson. Robinson at the horn, and the Bulls hang on to win. A 4-point victory for Michael Jordan, high point man of the game with 36. And the Bulls run their record to 5-0, 4-0 at home. The Portland Trail Blazers fall to 2-4, 1-3 on the road. So the best start in franchise history, 5-0 for the Chicago Bulls. Back to wrap it up after these messages. It wasn't easy, but the Bulls got the job done for the 5th time in a row. Out of the gate, they're 5-0 to start the season. Michael Jordan fueled the attack in the 4th period, scoring 15 of the Bulls' 27 points in the 4th quarter, and the Bulls continue unbeaten. Red?
I think Luke Long, he did a nice job with 17 points. He made a key block in the 4th quarter when they needed it severely. He went down and blocked Robinson's shot. And the Bulls bench, not high points, 30 points for them, but they only gave up 7 off of their bench. So a lot of time for their starters. You'd think they might be rested. They go some rookies. Not the case, but the Bulls are 5-0, first time in history.
All right, again, the Chicago Bulls win it here tonight over the Portland Trail Blazers. Once again, the final, Portland has fallen to the Bulls 110-106 in our next telecast. Producer-director is Arnie Harris. Associate producer Joe Corneo. And our assistant director is Mandy Cohen. The executive producer of WGN Sports is Bill Borson.